Okay. Let's just hit the button. There we go. Starting up at the title screen. Good place to begin. Hello and welcome back to Streamed Hams. I'm your host, the Proud Canadian. Keeping an eye on the chat as always, and things look configured correctly on my end. Let me know in the chat if there's any problems on your end, and I'll see what I can do about that. Gonna jump right back in here, right where we left off. Sorry, it's been a little bit of a it's been a hot minute since the last session. I'm planning to make that up to you a bit, actually. Probably gonna stream tonight and tomorrow night. Kinda, you know, get the momentum back. Shake some of the rust, you know? Especially now that I can swing this thing with one arm. That's good for shaking rust off. Maybe, I don't know. I talk a big game. Okay, so, just to recap real quick. Last session, I went through the catacombs, took a detour through Smoldering Lake, which is a secret area even below the catacombs with a bunch of extra stuff. Extra boss, extra items, all that. Had some fun invasions, mostly successful ones, which is great. Planning to keep that up. In fact, I hear that invading is good for warm-ups. Let's see if I can get anyone. It is a Tuesday, and I expect Steam to go down at some point during this session, which is a little unfortunate. It'll probably hurt my ability to find other worlds, especially if people are kind of anticipating Steam going down and staying off of the online mode ahead of time. I don't know how much people actually do that, if they pay attention to the maintenance schedule of Steam or not. And in any case, the maintenance is usually quite short, 10 or 15 minutes in my experience. So, we'll see how all of that goes. But I guess I'll creep my way up here. I was planning to change up something. Yes. I'm gonna swing the claymore around a little bit, just for a change of pace here. I've been hitting things with the mace a lot, but I don't know. I find myself wanting some practice with this great sword right here. Really is a good weapon. Good weapon type. Oh, almost got that backstab. So here's what we're dealing with, by and large. These elegant dancer-like swordsmen are the one of the primary enemies you encounter here in Irithyll. Some of them have shields, some of them don't. They all have curved swords. Some of them shoot projectiles. Got him. So we're gonna do a little dance. Oh, not quite enough. Ouch. One more bite of breakfast and I would have been strong enough to one-shot there. Glad I spaced that. Whoa. Oh, got me with that. Let's see if I can... Yep, okay, no problem, no punish. That's good. Yep, and got it. Oh, we got someone. Let's see if I can grab this. I did. Grab that large shard just in time. Alright, let's see who we have as our first customer. On this wonderful Tuesday night, where I am, it was rainy all day, but I welcome it because it was nice and cool out and it's been a fairly hot summer, as it has been for most of the Northern Hemisphere this year. Here is Mannered Kate. Alright. Sounds like Mild-Mannered Pate? Yeah. Yeah, I think I nailed it. Ow. Alright, they want some. Good shield. Good shield. Yes, they're gonna be trying to poke me behind the shield quite a bit, I think. Let's see if I can break through that. Switching to the mace might actually be a great idea here. Yep. Let's see if they switch things up. Oh, they do. Clever. Alright, alright. They might be just nimble enough. Ooh, alright, alright. Got me with a little chip there. Ooh. Alright, alright, alright. And now the choice is approaching. Whether to let myself get killed here because we seem to be having a somewhat honorable duel, or to make it a true invasion and start healing or luring into enemies. You know, drawing it out. Let's see who blinks first, eh? Oh, got him! Yeah! Alright! Not bad. Just had to mix it up a little bit there. Caught him. I think I had another frostbite trigger there. It got me a bunch. That last hit did a bunch of extra damage, but I didn't hear the frostbite sound. I guess it still worked. I know I got them earlier with it, but I think they rolled through it. So, yeah, I know, right? I think it's a common thing you'll see happen. You can still accumulate frostbite when rolling through the swings of this weapon. And if that gauge fills up on a roll that you swing through, you'll hear the frostbite sound, but you don't actually get the frostbite status. Oops. I believe that happened earlier on in that fight. Alright, so that was a successful warm-up, I guess. I'm going to try and make some progress now. Yes. So, I think you can see a lot of design similarities in this run with Aleum Lois in Dark Souls 2. You know, loose associations, and I don't just mean the snow. I mean the fact that, like, I ran into this courtyard area, and there were a couple of fairly inconspicuous enemies sitting around this fountain that sort of got up and tried to sneak up on me, and were fairly successful. Meanwhile, there's guys over here shooting stuff at me. Very familiar. But perhaps I'm reading into things too much. I mean, not like it's bad design or anything. I don't think I'll be using it in this playthrough, but this weapon, the weapon that this guy has here, is awesome. The Immolation Tinder, one of my favorite weapons in the game, hands down. It is really cool. And that's mainly because it's also a spell catalyst. Yes, those are fire witches. That weapon, you can cast spells with it. And you combine that, so you slap on, like, Fair and Flash Sword and a couple of the melee spells in this game that are actually, like, quite fast. And you combine that with the regular halberd moveset that the weapon has, and you actually get a huge amount of variety in your attacks. And it's really good in, I had a lot of success with it in PvP, just catching people off guard. And you can even use the weapon art to send, like, a streak of fire across the ground, just like the enemies do, for one of their moves. So you add that on top of, like, a halberd moveset plus being able to cast spells. Quite nice. Excellent reach, of course. You can see it's quite long. Ooh. Large shards all around. So, Irithyll is known for its large Titanite shard economy. They have a convention every summer. Ooh. How many hits was that? 6? How big is your stamina bar? Just kidding, these enemies don't have stamina bars. That would be just way too fair. I tried to kick. Didn't work. So I'll backstab instead. Yeah, a little bit of shield damage earlier means that the backstab was enough to kill. Oh, hello. Got him. And secrets. I like that one. This one is a kind of a twist on the common illusory wall because it's just a little railing, but also I believe these stairs were invisible until I triggered it. That's kind of different. Nothing fancy about the Claymore, but man, does it work well. Oh yeah. Wake up! Not much, not much. Just, you know, gonna get through Irithyll. Gonna pick up Doris's gnawing and never touch it again. Evangelist hat. Oh, I kind of like that hat. I kind of like that hat. How's it look? How's it look? Ooh! Yeah, we can work with that. Not very familiar with the character, but this hat reminds me of, I think he's called Preacher. It's like a comic book character, one of the lesser known ones. Shoutouts to Preacher. Maybe he's DC. I feel like he was in an episode of Batman Beyond or something. Or maybe regular Batman. I don't know. I forget if he was in future Batman and present day Batman. I think he fights demons, pretty sure. Seems appropriate for a character named Preacher. Alright, just looping back around, that was a small little extra room I dropped into. Doesn't really serve too much of a purpose, other than that Doris there. There's probably lore involved. Let's take a look. Let's see what lore can be gleaned from the description of Doris's gnawing. I believe it is a miracle, actually. It is, so technically I should pay attention to it if I'm planning to put some points in Faith later. Miracle of Doris, the deranged evangelist, summons great insect swarm to feast on foes. Those who linger too long on the brink of the deep will often slip. Doris is sure to have wallowed in this darkness, intoxicated by its peril. Cool. Decent writing. Moderately metal. I think there's something here. Yes! What could it be? Let's find out. Oh, it's a large Titanite shard! Everybody gets one. They just leave them on the ground here. What do you have? A large Titanite shard. Wow. I didn't even know that one. Apparently, I mean, if we are, yeah, that particular enemy there, that evangelist that was crouching and not aggroed immediately, seems to be kind of a special case for that enemy, so I assume there is supposed to be some meaning there. My hair is crazy. I showered right before this. So pro tip, if you set a schedule for yourself and you need to be like online at a certain time, and you don't want to disappoint people, and you need to shave, don't shave when you're rushing. Shaving is a bad thing to do when you're in a hurry, because you will hurt yourself more than normal. Bonfire. And... oh, I've messed up something. Damn. I've messed up something in the side quest. There is supposed to be a pilgrim here hiding as a statue, and Anri is supposed to be at this bonfire, and I've botched her side quest now. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Oh, but we got a proof of a Concord kept, so this is already a successful evening. Wow. I mean, it can take hours to get one of those. Oh no, Anri. Oh, why have you abandoned me? Not cool. You're supposed to be right here. I can? Okay, so... the issue is, so I didn't kill her, per se, but I did attack her when I was trying to hit an invader. So they accomplished their goal, because she got aggroed. Let me just check real quick if she's over there. We'll find out. I have a strong suspicion that me being in this location means that I messed it up. Because I did talk to her in that area. But let's go see if she's still there. Talk to her again, for some reason. I mean, these side quests don't make a lot of sense. That reminds me, though, I need to go talk to Greyrat and send him to pillage in Irithyll, and then I need to kill a boss before I enter the dungeon. Oh, she is still there! She is still there! Okay, okay. I'm pretty sure she's going to be aggroed on me. Also, is this going to trigger the skeleton army crossing this bridge in reverse? It doesn't look like it. Oh, yes, it will. Shit. Oh, the skeleton warriors are here. Oh, what am I going to do? Frame rates. Goodbye. Alright. I'm gonna have to approach that from the other direction so I can talk to her while not being attacked by 30 skeletons. Won't take long. Drop down, then go around. What? I'm not putting together what you're putting down, so it's probably faster to do this. I'm sorry. It's a pretty quick run. I'll even get hit by the skeleton ball. Drop down. So if I drop down, you mean the bridge after it's collapsed? Because I can't get back up to where Anri is from there. I didn't think you could get back on the other side of that bridge once it's been broken from the boss side of it. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. All good. Wow. I didn't get knocked down. That was weird. Here we go. Yes, here. We've recovered. So there's a couple of them that will get up by default. They're the go-getters in the group. The rest of them are lazier, and they wait until you're crossing the bridge. And then they're like, oh, damn. He's going for the boss. Let's stop him. Okay, Anri, don't hate me. Please don't. Oh, she hates me. No, Anri, come on. No, I don't want to see your sick moves. That did look cool with the fire, though. That good job on that. Oh, God, don't. No, and please don't die by chasing me. Oh, God, the skeletons are going to come after her. Oh, no, she's going to fight the skeletons. I have to get away from this so it doesn't happen. If I don't see it, it didn't happen. Okay, so yeah, she is still aggroed. I need to ask her for forgiveness. Or I need to... Oh, you know, there's sin involved and whatnot, so... I already tried this once, but I forget how high the cost was in souls. I'm gonna try it again, just to check. I think it's like 70,000 souls to fix this, which, I just don't have the time to grind up that many souls. Oh, well. Yeah, that's a good question about the, which is the canon gender of Anri? I'm not sure. Not sure. Don't know if there's any official comments on that. You have to get, like, a guidebook written by some other company and see if they use he or she for Anri and just take that as your canon. So, this statue of Velka, I believe, I mean, I'm just interpreting the rules as they're stated in a Dark Souls game without looking it up, so I might be completely wrong. But, yep, I think this is how I get her to not be angry at me anymore, and I don't have 59,000 souls, and I won't for a while. Yeah, because that's not it. It's not the curse lifting. It's absolution. I need to be pardoned. Oh, Anri. If anyone knows another way to solve this, just let me know. Otherwise, I think I need to press on. It's unfortunate. I wanted to get the ending with her. I wanted to plunge my sword right in there. Oh well. Hey, being summoned. Alright, alright. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Let's go with the mace. Let's be optimistic and see if this is a situation for smashing with the mace. Can you get Fride's outfit? Yharnam, Host of Embers Yharnam. Alright. Alright. Oh, okay. Please do not knock me off. Oh, come on. Oh, man, that sucks. I should have just rolled into it. Damn. What a wasted opportunity that was. Wow. I'm kind of trying to get those ears in this playthrough. I mean, I know 30's not going to happen, but I was hoping to get 10. Because I want to be able to use some miracles near the end of the playthrough, and I don't want to put points into attunement. Yeah, I overestimated the blocking ability of this weapon. That's for sure. Oh, sad. That was just stupid on my part. Okay, so yeah. I don't think I have much of a choice here, guys. I can't grind up another, what, 40,000 souls in a short order of time. That's not going to happen. It's not like I'm holding a huge stock of these ones I picked up, no. I mean, I could try popping all the boss souls and getting close, maybe, but I don't want to do that. Because like most Souls players, I have a compulsion to hoard all the boss souls and use them for nothing. Oh no! A booby trap. I feel like this whole area is better suited for the Claymore. I'm not sure why. I just, like, there's a fair amount of hallways. I don't want to be clanging off the walls too much. There's a lot of, like, clusters of enemies, so I don't know. I don't know how to justify it. And Undead Bone Shard. They give you so many Undead Bone Shards so quickly at this part of the game. Like, when you enter the Catacombs, I think you can have maybe 3? And I just picked up number 7. And it's like barely one play session later. Because I think you get 1 or 2 in the Catacombs, and then 1 or 2 more in Smoldering Lake. Oh yeah! Hey, you're right! Why no Creighton? I'm embered. Huh. Why? Oh, I haven't done... Oh, I got it. I haven't helped Cirrus yet. That's her name, right? Cirrus? Let me go see if her sign is there first. I need to go do that. I've been invading a lot. Does that mean that Cirrus hates me? I don't think she's had that conversation with me at Firelink Shrine yet, where she tells me that I'm a bad person. Let's see. It's like somewhere right around here. Come on. Let's hear that pop. I did respec once. Does that count? Oh, no, there it is. Oh, okay. Yes. Making his triumphant return from the realm of Dark Souls 2, give it up for Mr. Crichton and his lightning axe. He's not prepared to deal with healing and rolling of this power. Ah. That was a very poor trade to attempt. Okay, okay, let's not get embarrassed here. Gotcha. Cirrus, will you give me that miracle as thanks? Can you give me a copy of that Dark Moon Blade? You probably have more than one.
Thank you for your kind assistance.
No?
Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Ah. Maybe next time. Alright. So Creighton's about to have a real bad 10 minutes, because I'm going to go kill him twice in 10 minutes. That was one. I'm going to take a gamble that my loading screen is faster than running back to that bonfire. I don't know, that was pretty close. And then we'll do another loading screen. Let's get more item descriptions. What's it gonna be? The Soul Greatsword. Won't be using that. If I get to the second... Okay. If I get to the second item on the loading screen, something's wrong with my computer. Something's very wrong. Where are you, Crichton? There he is. Hey, buddy. How you been? Oh, that's so unfortunate for you. Jurassic Park was not that good of a novel. Sick burn. Sick burn on Michael Crichton, who isn't exactly the same name as Creighton, but it sounded like it in my head when I said it. I got his lightning axe, by the way. Let's look at that. Axe favored by Creighton the Wanderer, infamous deserter of the Knights of Mira. Called Dragonslayer's axe for the lightning that pulsates within its blade. But Creighton used it to slay men. Let out a spirited war cry. Yep. I guess that's technically a strength weapon. And I need one more point of dexterity to use it. And it's kind of a nifty weapon. It has innate lightning damage on it, which is fairly rare, like without any infusion or anything. And it doesn't scale on faith. So, kind of a neat one, actually. That might be worth putting one point into Dex later. I'm going to try not to forget about that. I wouldn't mind testing out the moveset and seeing if I like it. I'm assuming it can't be buffed because of the lightning damage, but I need to check that. Yeah, I knew there was a third one over here. You're not going to fool me. Only skeleton balls can make me look silly. It can be buffed, you say? Ooh, it's really good with Lightning Blade, you say? Well, alright then. Ooh, did I throw away my torch? I hope... No, I didn't. Excellent. Let's do that then. I think the torch complements this hat very well, too. I've got, like, from the top down, and if you get rid of the sword, this could pass for, like, a Bloodborne-ish character. And as someone that does not own a PlayStation 4, anytime I can pretend I'm playing Bloodborne, I'm happy. Best raw, you say? Okay. Alright, I will look into this. So, like, even if I infused it with heavy, it would only go up to C on strength, fully upgraded? Wow. That's surprising. Oh no, Mercury. That deadliest of elements. That's not true at all. Nice, good. I mean, I would say, you know, on that subject of Dark Souls imitating Bloodborne, I would say Irithyll, the architecture and the atmosphere, it could fit into a Bloodborne game. I don't think it would feel that out of place. It seems to be from the correct time period, if you ask me. Not that I'm an expert at judging time periods. So yeah, these guys are going to drop down on you like some kind of terrifying spider from a tree. But they're not very good at it. I mean, as long as you keep moving, you're usually okay. Cue me getting hit by one in about 30 seconds. Yes, Grand Archives as well, yeah. There's, I'm a little fuzzy on my Bloodborne details. I've only played through about 80% of the game one time, which is not really that much for me by comparison with these games, but in the DLC, there's like a research facility or a research center that I think is very Grand Archives-y. Like, it has a lot of tall, winding staircases, right? Hey, there it is! Oh, check the timer. Was that 30 seconds exactly? Does anyone know if Bloodborne 2 is confirmed yet? I haven't been keeping up. I just know that there's been, like, some possible leaks on a couple of retailers listing a game called Bloodborne 2. Has it been confirmed by anyone yet? Because, I mean, one Bloodborne almost convinced me to buy a console just for it. 2 Bloodborns might be enough. Okay, nothing official yet, alright. I did hear about the Dark Souls trilogy got announced for PS4 and Xbox One earlier today. As far as I know, there's absolutely nothing new there. It's just a collection. Also, I think it's apparently very hilarious because it's releasing the same day as Dark Souls Remaster on Switch. So it's nice to see that some things never change regarding Nintendo and third parties, but what can you do? What can you do? Except not buy them. Oh, how did I miss you? You were hiding. Okay, there is a high road exit from here I want to take because I think there's a ring or something. I don't really remember. This is not the right way. Getting too wrapped up just talking about, like, game news and not playing the video game like I'm supposed to. Get it together. Exit, here it is. Yes, a couple of drops leading to something that might be pointless. Oh no, is it pointless? Was I fooled? Yeah, the drop is over there, and you can get there with the regular path. Ah, darn. Oh, the ring is in New Game Plus, thank you. I'm not crazy. It's like the gold or silver serpent ring +1, I think, right? So it's fairly important. But this? No, nothing? Oh yeah, okay, so there's nothing at all except for New Game Plus. Okay. Okay. I hear the sparkly sparkly. Look at me remembering details. Oh, come on, the vertical slice will get you. Yes. Twinkling Titanite. I could really use another Titanite scale, if I remember correctly. Oh, I actually need 2 more to upgrade the mace. That sucks. I don't know when I'm gonna get those. You start finding a lot of Titanite scales later on, but they're few and far between in the early to mid game. Which would be fine, except like the first boss weapon you get is actually really good. Shoot. One here? Nope. One here? Nope. And one here, though. And you're guarding this item, aren't you, friend? The blood gem. You like my... I also like this hat. Thank you. You actually missed it, but I commented on how much I like this hat. Do you know the character Preacher? It's like a comic book character. This hat reminds me of Preacher. And that's just my mental image of what the character looks like, and I'm not, like, a big fan by any means, so I might be wrong on what they look like. Also, check out these crazy centipede demons. No, that's inaccurate. Those are not centipede demons. Centipede demon is another thing in Dark Souls 1. These are just... I'm gonna call them centipede women. How's that? So if you remember that ridiculous, like, giant big mouth monster I fight on the bridge coming into Irithyll, we're under that bridge right now. And I don't think I've ever done it, but I've seen a video. If you avoid that fight and you're walking down here, you get attacked down here instead. And down here, you can't move as well because of the water. Gross-ass leg thingies, that's a good one. Has anyone counted how many legs they have? And is it an odd number? Great heal. Sweet. I was probably going to buy that eventually anyway, so that's a nice pickup. I wonder how many legs they have. Ah! And a general rule that I've noticed in monster design is if you want a monster to look extra creepy and not from this world, give it an odd number of appendages. That always helps. I bet this water's very cold, right? Because there's snow on the ground. I'm surprised you don't get, like, frostbite accumulation or something from this water. That would have made a lot of sense. Probably would have made this area a lot harder. Actually, frostbite is rough. Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't want to mess up 2 side quests in one night. Alright, Onion Bro is in here. Sigmire, Sigvard, I forget which one. I get them mixed up between Dark Souls 1 and 3. He's in here, and if I go too far that way, to that area over there, he will leave this location, and then when I send Greirat to pillage and expand his inventory, he will not survive. I believe I can talk to Onion Man here, but then I really should go talk to Greirat and send him immediately after that. Next time I'm at a bonfire, at least. Oh, no. Oh, I've put myself in a bad situation. Okay. Okay. It didn't get any worse from there. That's good. Gotcha. Just don't go any further. Yeah. I can rest at the Distant Manor. Okay. Wait, is there a bonfire in Distant Manor? No, there isn't. Is there? Wait. Oh, that's the name of the bonfire, huh? Yeah, okay, that's the name of the bonfire, is Distant Manor, isn't it? Over there, towards the dungeon. Gotcha. Yeah, I'd rather not tempt it. I'm gonna go for the gusto and try and just make it all the way to Sullivan without resting. Sorry, spoilers, that's the name of the next boss. As long as I don't enter the dungeon, okay. Can I enter the gungeon, though? That's terrible. I haven't even played that game yet. So yeah, I guess just to pull back the curtain a little... No, never mind. I'll do that after this conversation. Oh, no, but then the next room I have things to talk about, so I'll get to it eventually. I just want to talk about some plans for the future. I'll do it at some point tonight. It's also a good time to get feedback, because the chat seems pretty active tonight. Pontiff Sully, man. Hello.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in... Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so... I, Siegward of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude. And a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours.
Yay, a miracle. Good for knocking people off of bridges. Oh, I have to get up to advance. Got it.
I know. Won't you join me for dinner?
Yes.
I make a fine Estus soup. I've got some stewing.
Oh no, I already ate it.
Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast.
Yay! I need to save that one to trade it in. Because I drank the first one I got like a greedy person.
To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
What is happening? Wait. Look at this. Something's messed up here. Look at this. What? Oh, it's better now. Moving around in this menu was swapping out my left and right hand equipped item. That's weird. Well, anyway, the controls just pooped the bed and messed this up, but I was gonna toast with him. Huzzah! We did it. Okay. Whoop.
Have you heard?
That was weird. I agree.
Right here in Irithyll is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital.
Ooh.
Home of Yhorm, the reclusive giant lord.
Lore.
That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep.
Ooh, mysterious.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid I've cast a cloud over things. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
I think I got all the gestures out of him already. Yep. Alright. Keep on rocking, Onion Buddy. Okay, so we're gonna proceed through here, and oh man, this room up here has a funny smell to it. What is that smell? It's lore! This room is dripping with lore. It is all over the walls. Someone just came in here and they rubbed lore everywhere. Oh no. Your poise is too great. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. This is not the time for that. Ho ho. Oh, I am off balance here. Nope. Nope, you gonna go for 3? He's going for 3. Got greedy. Thank you, more large Titanite shards. Okay, so yes. I think I can do it safely from here. Oh god, okay, no, you know what? I'm just gonna clear the room. Well, I'll come back for all this. Especially you. Alright, alright. You know what? Let's burn it. Yay! Alright, buddy boy. I wonder if the mace are better for these guys. It might just stagger them all over the room. Ah! I don't want to botch it. Get hit. Equip the wrong weapon or something. Ooh. Oh no. Got him. Ooh, 2 large Titanite shards. Wow. Well, that Arbalest is going to +6 real soon, I tell you what. Okay. Let's try that experiment I was mentioning. Hello. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get staggered. Oh, I was frostbitten. No. No, you must be the one that is frostbitten. 2, wow. I think you're guaranteed to get 1, maybe, and the other one, like, is a frequent bonus? Okay, so... taking care of the upper floors here. And we have a bunch of treasure, and you can see the chain points away, so everything's okay. The Leo ring. Lore. There was lore in this chest. Ring associated with Dragonslayer Ornstein, one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, the First Lord. So, notice, one of the interesting sort of differences I find between the approach that Dark Souls 2 takes versus 3, in terms of referencing the rest of the series. As far as I know, the name Gwyn is never mentioned in Dark Souls 2. There are passing references to the Lord of Light, I think, or maybe the First Lord, but I don't think the name Gwyn shows up anywhere in that game. But here, they're not shy. It's like, yeah, this is Ornstein's ring, he worked for Gwyn, it happened. Strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks, you know that already. Ornstein was the first knight of the Sun's eldest born, and his cross spear is said to have pierced scales made of stone. Good. That ring is in all 3 games, so if you don't know, now you know. Oh, that's a big hammer. Smo's great hammer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Twisted Greathammer associated with Smo, the last knight to remain at his post, guarding the ruined cathedral. Restore HP while attacking, a carryover from Smo's past as an executioner. Can someone explain to me what about that sentence makes sense? Restore HP while attacking, a carryover from his past as an executioner. What about an executioner's job do you associate with recovering health by attacking? If anyone has an answer, please enlighten me. Anyway, I need 2 hands, but I can swing this sucker. It is really heavy, though. Boom. Very similar moveset to the mace, actually. Very similar. And, yeah, just strict C scaling and strength. Actually, yeah, same scaling, roughly, as the mace. Very similar. I get that he was a cannibal, but that sentence doesn't make any sense to me still. Why not say his past as a cannibal? What does it have to do with his job as executioner? Are you saying his... are you saying like that all executioners are cannibals? Is that the claim you're making? Also, why did my equip load go up so much? Wait, why am I fat rolling? What happened? Is it this hat? Oh, I think this hat's too heavy. Oh no. Well, actually, I don't think I need the torch anymore, so we're fine. Free lunch versus having to murder for it? That's it. So, executioners get extra food because they steal all the food that was meant for the people they're executing. That's if, like, you know, the rationing system was very slow, and it typically allotted food to people that had been executed, so they would just have all of their food forwarded to the executioner. Yes. Oh, that's really good. I'm not getting invaded right now by the Londor Pale Shade because I'm currently allied with Londor. Hooray. But I will get attacked by these dogs because they don't understand the concept of allegiance. That's not true. Dogs are very loyal animals. I guess I'm just not their master, so that makes sense. Also, they may not be dogs. Now, on that subject of, like, eating people as an executioner and a cannibal and whatnot, and that being healthy, okay, sorry, interrupting myself. Did you see how that dog kind of dropped from midair when I turned around? That's a funny little quirk with this enemy. When you're not looking at them with the camera, they kind of don't exist. And when you turn back and look at them, they will often be placed in midair and then fall to the ground a little bit, especially if you're on stairs. Anyway, maybe this is the media misleading me, but I've always been told that being a cannibal is generally bad for your health and can give you all sorts of disgusting diseases. Like, things that rot your brain. Is that not true? More large Titanite shards. Ooh, and a shortcut. Yes! Alright. Now, no matter what stupid things I do, this run was successful. So, do you think that Smo has some kind of, like, degenerative brain condition because of all the people he's eaten? That's why he just uses a big smashing hammer. That's why he doesn't use a dex weapon. He can't figure them out. Do you think he executed people with a that giant hammer? Do you think... I'm just kind of putting these pieces together now in my head, but I think we have to assume that his giant hammer was what he used to execute people, which seems very messy and, like, imprecise and not well-suited for the job. Ah, you got me. You got me, buddy. Alright, I've disrupted their ranks a little bit at the entrance. Now I'm going to approach from the rear. Wink face emoji. this. I have confused them. Now they don't know if there's one attacker or two. Surprise! It's me. I think I hear footsteps still. Maybe not? So I'm gonna just jinx myself. I haven't been invaded on this very long run yet, which has been very helpful for me. Like, by a human, I mean. Hello, the Londor Pale Shade is my buddy. Where are you at? There you at. Oh no. Got him. Oh, not quite enough. One more strength point, and I think that will become a lethal backstab. Okay. Very close. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that invasion in Archdragon. He had the Fume Knight Ultra Greatsword, right? Ah, get out of here. You will not stop me from achieving my goal of opening this gate. Can you imagine getting killed by those guys here? I mean, I guess there was that other elevator shortcut I already hit, so it's not a big deal. But still, would feel bad. Be a big feel bad. Ah! Okay, let's just get back to the bonfire now. You're in my way, so I will deal with you. Oh no, you weren't supposed to see any of that. The jig is up. Kick! Yes, I did it! Does anyone in the chat that plays this game, botch the kick input like more than half the time, like me? I mean, I assume everyone does. Does anyone here not botch the kick input half the time? I don't know why they make it so tough. Is it just me? Wow, that is a lot of souls. That is... Oh, man. That is enough souls to bring Anri back, I think. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't want to have to make this choice. Oh, no. Okay, I have to think about this. That's a lot of souls to throw away. Also, I'm like 99% sure that going back to that statue and paying all the souls will fix Anri's attitude towards me, but I don't know it 100%. Could be a huge waste.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude.
Well, the Silver Cat ring is nice.
If you require help on your travels, I offer you my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Sweet. Okay. Hello.
Speak on.
Talk.
Our lord, and knowest thou of a maid named Anri?
Yeah?
She is hollow, and will join thee in wedlock. A fellow of mine guides her at this moment. When the time is ripe, thou mayst make thy salutations. For what, lord?
Okay, so, side quests in this game are very weird and very touchy about the order you do things in, and it can be very unclear about whether you're on the right track or not. The fact that Yuria is still telling me about Anri here makes me wonder if it's possible that I haven't messed up that side quest, even though I've aggroed Anri. It's possible that when I get to the right location, Anri will be there, and I can proceed. It's also possible that that's not true.
May the
And in that case, it is likely, but not guaranteed to me, that paying all those souls will fix it. So... it's a lot of souls. I don't really want to pay it. I don't think I'm going to pay it. If it works, because now I think there's a chance. And if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Oh, hello. Discovering Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
Yep.
A fine choice. I am Greyrat the Thief. What I bring back will be worthy of that name.
Let's see. He's going to be gone until I beat the next boss, so... thing I want from him. Nah, I'm pretty set with a lot of this stuff. Yeah, nah. Nope, Patches sells black fire bombs now, so I don't need those.
Goodbye. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Aw. I care about you too, Greyrat. Did I get one of these? No. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Yep. That's happening. Oh, I have 2 chunks. Wow. I could go up to +7 on the Claymore. Wow. Ooh, and the Dragon Slayer axe only takes regular Titanite shards. How about that? Okay, okay. Let me see some things here. Okay, so yeah, if I put this to heavy, it doesn't even get me out of descaling on strength. That's a bummer. So, as one of you in the chat had mentioned, raw is best for this Dragon Slayer's axe. Interesting, interesting. I could give it dark damage in addition to the lightning that stays with it. That's funny. Interesting stuff. Okay, you know what? I'm going to bring it to +3 because I have so many shards, there's no reason not to. Good. Smo's Great Hammer takes Twinkling Titanite, which I have a healthy number of. Still need 2 more Titanite scales. Got it. Ooh, but this also takes Twinkling. Alright, alright. Oh, you know what? I'm not committed to it yet.
Pretty be careful.
Welcome. Very well.
Let's do that so I can use the axe. And wow, that's only 2 levels. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Crucifix of the Mad King. I've actually never used that weapon before. You know what? Oh, I have a bone shard, don't I? But that's super... yeah, that's like the latest possible weapon, pretty much. Other than, like, Gale's Greatsword. Okay. But what am I looking at? Required souls. I have 16,000, I need 22,000. Yeah, I can get 1 more level here. Oh, overkill a little bit there.
Welcome. Very well.
Still getting good returns on Vigor, so yep.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the...
yeah, so I'm going to upgrade. Let's try this thing out.
Pretty be careful.
It's quite light as well. I'm gonna try it uninfused. Let's just see how that feels. I'll try this against Sullivan.
Oh.
Great.
Thanks.
Alright. You guys ready to see me, get destroyed by Sullivan or something? Let's go enjoy that together. Let's see if I can still parry him. Also, gonna get... Did I put away the buckler, or do I not have the buckler yet? Huh. Let me see for a second. Storage box. Shields. No, I haven't put any away. Where do you get the buckler? I guess I don't have it yet. Oh well. While I'm here, won't use that. Won't use that. There's my arsenal. Sweet. Okay. Oh, and you mentioned that this thing can be buffed. Let's prove that. I guess, do I want to just buff it with more lightning? Does that make the most sense? And you can do it. Okay. Here we go. There is some more loot to get around here, actually, before I try the boss, but I kind of want to see if I can just do it right away, you know? Aw. Oh no. The wall bounce. Kinda sucky. Oh well. Fuck him. You know what? You know what? Before that happens, let's see if there's any activity, and let's do that, right? Let's see if anyone wants help. It'll give me a little bit of a warm-up for my copy, too. And then I can grab these items. You know what? That just seems like overall a level-headed approach. Whoop. Oh, is that gonna reach me? Oh, there's someone behind me. Shoot. Oh, okay. Whoops. Where are you? Oh, you got stuck, I think. So fast. Oh my god. Oh my god, come on. Stop it. Get out of here. Making me look bad. Hey, you dropped something. No, no, no. Do the ranged attack again. Come on. Oh. Oh, did you figure something out? Ooh, what does he know that these guys don't know? Did they figure out how to get up here or what? There you are. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, embarrassment. That is not a blocking shield. Wow. Yeah. I probably don't need to switch to that until I, you know, get to the boss. Yeah. Also, I blame the community for not summoning me sooner, and that wouldn't have happened. Yeah, oof is right. Big oof. Yep. Backing it up. Backing it up. Oh, you're leaving? Okay. Sure. I'll just kill this guy then. Those guys were not interested in me. Ah! Gotta get that one still. Theme for your channel, Dark Soul. Ooh, I got the crown, yeah. Character cosplays, PvP, new game plus runs. I mean, that sounds fun. I think you should stream something that you'll enjoy playing. So, if you enjoy that, do that. I mean, that's what I do. Look at me, I've got, like, double-digit followers. And that's a success story. Boom. Yeah, it does. It does sound super fun. I mean, as long as you've found that, and I guess I would say I have found this, that the community is still alive enough, like you can still get activity, at least when you go to the right areas, at the right soul level ranges. If you're still finding people to play with and people to invade and co-op with, then it sounds perfectly viable. And for what it's worth, if that little Dark Souls Trilogy bundle does come to Steam as well, I'm sure you can expect a little bump in activity when that happens. Even if it's just a little bump, because, you know, they can only re-release these games so many times. You know, on that topic, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that whole situation with the remaster coming out in May on everything except the Switch, and then, like, what, 3-4 months later, they're releasing a trilogy bundle that includes the remaster. Just feels like a little bit of mismanagement at the high level. Like, why did they even release the remaster on its own if they were going to do this too? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, okay, time to focus up. Looks like I'm not getting summoned. That's fine. I need to heal a little bit more. Let's do that. Let's see. I like souls, but I don't need heal right now, so... Let's recover. Whoop! Loss of attunement. Yes, that's fine. I'll just have to remember to reattune that later. Okay, that'll be... I'm using all the normal good rings. Yep. Here we go. Oh, I didn't put the better parrying shield on. Oh, that's cool. He doesn't move until you get closer, huh? Okay, so for those of you that aren't familiar, we are entering the room of Pontiff Sulyvahn. This boss is a major wall for a lot of people, at least on their first playthroughs. One of the best ways to start the fight is to parry him, because he always does the same thing. And I don't know if I'll get it. Nope! Too early. 100% too early. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. So he makes a clone at half health. Oh no. Got him. Excellent. Got him. Yay! First try with an unfamiliar weapon that wasn't fully upgraded. Hooray. Let's check out his... Did I get his soul? I'm pretty sure I got his soul. Let's see what the lore says. There he is. Soul of Pontiff Sulyvahn, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to blah blah blah. Pontiff Sulyvahn of Irithyll imprisoned a god in the old royal... Starting over. Pontiff Sulyvahn of Irithyll imprisoned a god of the old royalty in the abandoned cathedral, to be fed to the devourer. And yeah, that comment about Sulyvahn being from the Painted World before... I don't remember if that was something outright stated before the DLC, but I wouldn't be surprised if it had been suspected or deduced by the community prior to that point. Okay, I've got a good number of souls. Let's check if Greirat is back, because beating a boss should have advanced his side quest. Yeah, Sulyvahn is an interesting figure. I know there is a fair amount of information out there about him in the game. Hey, Greirat's back.
Oh, then we're both safe and sound. Thank the gods for that. I don't like getting things so close. I might have died if it wasn't for that peculiar onion knight. But in the end, it all paid off. Take a good look. They're sure to be of some use.
Alright. More embers, more divine blessings. Oh, he sells Titanite scales. Oh, that's nice. Okay, they're very expensive, but still. The Lothric Knight sword, that's a good sword. I think that's new. The Knight's crossbow. I believe I like the Arbalist better, but that's cool. It has an elaborate gold design, so fashion-wise, very nice. And it does give you some lightning damage, which is pretty cool. So yeah, he's got some fun stuff now, some very fun stuff. Also, I have lightning bolts if I want for my crossbow. Cool. Bolts imbued with lightning created by the giant blacksmith of the gods. However, the gods never used crossbows. These bolts are likely artifacts of the Dragonless era, when the pact between gods and humans was upheld. We may learn more about that pact much later. Alright, those are expensive, but... Ooh, wow, those are really expensive. I'm just gonna grab 10. Those are expensive, I better just buy 10.
Goodbye.
How am I doing on my regular crossbolt supply? Okay, that's enough. That is what. Let's see. I can go to +7 now on this baby. Oh, the Claymore's so good, but I'm torn between falling into like patterns of weapons that I know are good, and you know the light. This did okay for its first try, actually. Screw it. Okay. But also...
Oh, and in...
Yep, that's a lot of souls, but that's fine. I want to upgrade that mace. Yes. Yes. More mace time. Do I have ashes to hand in? I think I do. I do.
Great ladder.
Anything fantastic here? I mean, there's always new armor sets. I can buy Volnir's crown. That's nice. Iron Tarkus's stuff. Good, good, good. Okay. Nothing I absolutely need. Can't buy large shards yet, but that's coming soon. Alright. Sulyvahn. Ooh! Let's look at his swords. Let's look at the Sulyvahn boss weapons.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So...
Okay, with the Soul of Pontiff Sulyvahn, I can make the Great Sword of Judgment, as well as the Profaned Greatsword. Ah, that's a strength weapon that I can wield. A ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sulyvahns right hand, representing the Profaned Flame. Long ago, when Sullivan was yet a young sorcerer, he discovered the profaned capital, and an unfading flame below a distant tundra of Irithyll, and a burning ambition took root within him. So yeah, more lore for Sullivan. There's another one here. A ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sullivan's left hand, representing the judgment of the moon, but with magic far closer to sorcery than any existing lunar power. Its dark blue hues, deeper than the darkest moon, reflect Sorcerer Sullivan's true nature. Nifty. Now that requires a bit of intelligence investment, certainly not suited for my build. The Profaned Greatsword, on the other hand, I can use that. Let's just see what that feels like. Weight is 13.5. Quite a bit lighter than the mace, actually. Okay. Okay. I like that moveset. And fire. This must take Titanite scales to upgrade, though, doesn't it? Let's just confirm that. Confirm that I won't be using this for a while. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's see the weapon art. I want to see that weapon art. What does it do? Clear space. Oh yeah, it's the stomp. Okay. Yeah. And then we have firepower. Cool. Well, I don't have the materials to upgrade it, unfortunately, so back to Cold Hammer. No hot sword for now. Lightning bows are best with the lightning crossbow. That checks out. And nothing pointing to Sullivan being from the Painted World before the DLC. That was a detail added, yeah. Alright. Let's go back to that Covenant. Let's see if I can get summoned. This area tends to be quite popular. I'm at +7 for my highest upgrade and level 62. That seems fairly appropriate for where we are. Gotcha. And can I get both in one? Oh yeah, I rarely get both of them on the first approach. But more Twinkling Titanites. I wish they would drop scales sometimes, you know? Alright, lots of goodies to be scrounged up around here. Like a large Titanite shard. Hey, our first invasion. Okay. We'll use the dueling arena. You convinced me. There it is. Or there they are, rather. That is a human, not an it. Alright, so for those of you that aren't familiar, this is probably the most popular PvP spot. This is an excellent fighting arena right here. It's even got a little balcony up there. Oh, we got the frostbite. That's a good start. Oh, come on. The fight's not over yet. Your weapon is so much faster than mine, you can easily kill me. You can easily win this. Yep, look. Look, you're doing fine. Look, you got the Hornet Ring on. You're doing great, buddy. Don't give up. Oh, time to give up. Sweet. I thought I was gonna lose. I'm used to getting a couple hits in with a big weapon like that, and then the player with the tiny weapon just pokes you to death. Because they learn to not make that mistake again, and then you just can't hit them. That happens a lot. So I expect to get pretty much constantly invaded here. Which is fine by me. That's what the game's all about. You don't like it? Play a different game. That's my opinion on the matter. I know he's here. I know you're here. Oh, come on. Yep. Where were you even hiding that whole time? Nope, 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 nope. Alright. Ah! Can no longer be invaded over here. Little tiny shortcut elevator. Whoops. Down into the boss room. Couple of goodies up here. Ah. Get back here. Haha. Scoundrel. Simple gem. Not useful. Very nice view. Very nice cathedral. I mean, I've seen bigger. It's pretty big, I guess. Alright, the chain does not point away, so things are not okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, do I have enough health? Oh, I don't have enough health. Oh. So what happened there was, he did his grab attack and I dodged it, and then a thought went through my head, I don't think they ever do their grab attack twice in a row. I think they always mix it up, so I think I'm safe to roll right now. And then he did a second grab attack and I died. So I was clearly wrong about that. No matter. Very close to a shortcut. Alright, you. Whoa. Almost fell down. You know what? Whoop, up, he moved very quickly. He moved very quickly. Give you something to think about, sir. Go around eating people. Oh, I got the symbol of avarice. Nice. Golden ritual spear. Don't need it. That is actually a rather... I guess it's rather interesting. It is a spear that... Okay, let me get this right. It's a ritual spear presented to Darkmoon Knights before Sullivan claimed the title of Pontiff. Can also be used as a staff. Sorceries cast using this weapon channel the wielder's faith. So it's a spear that's also a spell catalyst, but it's a special kind of spell catalyst that scales with your faith and not with your intelligence. However, it has a higher intelligence requirement than faith requirement. It is a really weird item. It feels like they didn't really know what they wanted to do with that. I like the sorcery scaling with faith is an interesting little quirky idea, but I don't understand why it has such a high intelligence requirement, if so. Ow. Gonna chop through all these guys. A little bit tedious. Alright, and here's some real enemies. These little, NPC-looking dudes. Thought I could get them both with, like, a fully charged one, but I got a bit greedy. Oh no, I've been invaded by the strongest man. Is that just One Punch Man? Ooh, good reach. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, he almost got me. Oh, good. Oh, good. They're a team now. Okay. Okay, just the one guy now. Oh, got me. You're quite strong. Strongest man. Well done, well done. Yeah, that did big, big damage when it connected. Wow. Oh, is it almost time? Is it almost time to feed the kitties? Almost time to feed the kitties. Ah, you know what? This is a good time. I can't be invaded here. I'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, why am I going this way? I've opened a shortcut. I will try to remain embered going through this entire area and just put up with all the invasions. Make it a little bit of an extra challenge. Okay. Now enter the courtyard without being shot at by all those guys. Deal with... Not you. You're not alive. You're alive, though. Oh. I staggered him in 2 hits? What the heck? This is just a greatsword. It's not even like an ultra greatsword. That was weird. I don't know how I staggered him so easily. Unexpected. A surprise, but a welcome one, to be sure. And you're alive. Whoops. I guess I hit his head enough, probably. Yeah. Not gonna do that normally. Yeah, they're not so bad. They're pretty busted up and tired, I think. Also, for giants, they're actually kind of on the small side. Maybe they're malnourished or something. They've definitely had it rough if you just look at them. Alright. Get into a real fun part here. An illusory wall. What's on the other side? A big ladder down to a secret watery room with not one of these things, these Sullivan beasts, but two. That one on the left is meant to catch you off guard if you haven't played before. Should be able to at least restrict it to one at a time if I stay back here. Alright, come and get some. Ooh, no. I think I hear the other one coming. That's bad news for me. Oh, no, I don't. Huh. I must have been hearing my own footsteps in the water. Wow, 13,000 souls from that. Not bad. So yeah, you're meant to pick this up, which triggers this guy. Oh, no. There you go. You take one step past him. And that's all that's down here in terms of enemies. So now we have a big open space. It's nice. Sure. Got him. Ah. Ooh, and the Ring of Favor, that's right. So the Ring of Favor makes a return from DS1. I don't believe it's in Dark Souls 2. You have the first, second, and third dragon rings that replace that. But we get the Ring of Favor. It's been modified a little bit. In Dark Souls 1, it was significantly harsher. This is a ring that boosts your max HP, stamina, and maximum equip load. But in Dark Souls 1, the ring would break if you ever took it off, and you had 2 ring slots in that game. So if you decided to use 50% of your ring slots to put it on, it was never coming off unless you were ready to never use it again. It is a pretty decent ring, though. Gotta say. I'm gonna replace my Estus ring for now with it. Pretty good stat boost overall. Especially that stamina. Swinging these big weapons around, I can really use more stamina. I'll start putting some points into that soon. There's also this fellow here. This is Archdeacon McDonnell. I believe he's been mentioned in a couple item descriptions by now. Oh, according to OBS, I've dropped some frames tonight. I'm sorry about that, guys. It doesn't look too bad, but not sure what would have triggered that. Oh yes, I can ask to join his covenant, the Aldrich Faithful. They will have, this area is their hunting ground, so you will just actively invade Embered players that are in this area. If I ever want to enter that covenant. Do that sort of thing. No plans right now, but who knows. And here's a bonfire. Boy, I've picked up a lot of souls already again. Let's spend them. It's another couple of levels. Might top off my health for now with these 2 levels.
Welcome.
There you go. Got the nice round 1000 HP at 27 vigor.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Good stopping point for now. Whoops. Wrong bonfire. I saw all of the activity indicators next to it and I just instinctually went there. The Water Reserve, that is the name of the furthest bonfire. So, just to recap, we've made our way through Irithyll so far this evening. We beat up Pontiff Sullivan, old Sully, and now we're moving on through sort of like the backyards of Irithyll, I guess. And you may start to notice a bit of a subtle shift in the architecture as I press ahead. It's not really that much of a difference, but like this part, for example, should be a little bit of a contrast to what we've been seeing so far. Also, if you remember, running up narrow rooftops while being shot at by archers, boy, have we got a zone for you. Here we go. Okay, it's a little less perilous than in Dark Souls 1, but still the same idea. You gotta charge these guys and deal with them. Gotcha. Alright. Actually, he might not die from that, depending on how far he fell. He might be down here somewhere. Oh, no, he probably fell down there. Easterner's Ashes. I think the Easterner's Ashes will allow me to buy unlimited large Titanite shards. So yeah, we're officially at that point, where large shards don't really matter anymore. Okay, deal with you. Nothing here, okay. Just kind of mopping up the area. It's, I mean, it's nice architecture to look at and everything, but it's pretty easy to move through this area quickly, especially if you've been here before. Just a lot of little boxes you have to check along the way. Like, there's a little shortcut I need to open up ahead. And then we're almost done, actually, dealing with a lot of these knights for now. Ooh, he's got the spear. Actually makes him quite a bit more dangerous. Honestly, his moveset is much tougher. Like, look at how far that reached. That was crazy. Got him. Okay. Did I forget, is there one more? I think there's one more item hanging out somewhere over here. Think? Yep, right there. Okay. Let's open up the shortcut and grab that. Is there one around this corner? Yes, there is. The large Titanite shard. Surprise. Now, here we go. Open that up. Good, we've connected the paths. Classic Dark Souls move. The Dragon Slayer Great Bow, nice. Can actually be a pretty funny invasion tool. Why not? Why not go this way? Use our newly opened shortcut. Yay, there it is. Shortcut in action. Alright, so this sort of side of this large structure, with its climbing rooftops and such, we've conquered that. Gonna go in here and continue upwards. Oh! What is this room? What a familiar statue. It's Gwyn. I feel like I've seen this statue somewhere before. Ah, and it was a fake then, too. What have we here? Visions of dashing through. This is exactly the place where you fought Gwendolyn in Dark Souls 1 if you chose to enter the arena. An optional boss. There's the armor set of the brass armor set of the Firekeeper of Anor Londo, and at this point I think the jig is up, and we are in Anor Londo. Over the eons, some way or another, Anor Londo, or a fragment of it, has been relocated to this place. Or Irithyll was built around Anor Londo. It's not clear. Reversal Ring is the gender swap ring. This is supposed to be Gwyn's tomb. Anri is supposed to be here. Well, you know, I have a memory, and this game, the theme of this game is Dark Souls 3. Hey, do you guys remember Dark Souls 1? This room exemplifies that. So, Anri is not here, which means I have successfully botched that side quest. Good job, me. So, I imagine it's too late now. So, I'm gonna have to live with that. I forget if this locks me out of getting the ending that I wanted. It's pretty inconsequential, honestly. It just affects what cutscene you get at the end of the game. I mean, you can watch a YouTube compilation of all the endings in about 5 minutes and you're done. Probably less, actually. No big deal. No use crying over spilled endings. Alright, so this is a big spiral staircase thing with walkways sprouting out of it, and you may recognize this exact structure from Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1. Do you guys remember Dark Souls 1? That was a good video game. Would you like to be playing Dark Souls 1 right now? Why don't we put a little bit of Dark Souls 1 here in this video game, and then you'll remember Dark Souls 1 really well. And then everyone will be happy. Dark Souls 1 was such a good video game. Oh no, I was shit-talking this game too much and I missed the lever. And here we are. So if it's your first time through the game and you haven't picked up on the clues yet, this is your big reveal moment right here. Except I'm facing the wrong way. So you get to see nothing. But if you were on the other side, you would see the cathedral, the Grand Cathedral of Anor Londo come into view, and then boom, the pop. Anor Londo, you're here, you're back. But it's changed. It's cold now, and the moon is out instead of the sun. Because the world has changed. And it's left Anor Londo behind. Now, I'm not quite done with this because there's another path you can take. I forget, but there's a chance that you can take it without having to move anything. Yes, this will do nicely. So, you can see this tower over here, and it looks interesting, right? And it's like, man, I really wish I could get over there, but this path is broken. Oh, they're doing the invisible path thing. And don't botch it. Okay. Kaboom. And look, there's someone here to greet us. Who is it?
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark.
Not yet, not yet.
What beckoned thee to such a place?
Oh, and I know the gang sign, so I'm gonna do the gang sign at her.
Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this nightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose.
She has a fluffy tail.
Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon.
Sure, why not? So this is a covenant, just like in Dark Souls 1.
Thou art now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
Blade of the Dark Moon. So, this covenant is functionally identical to the Blue Sentinels covenant that I am already in. The symbol is a little bit different, but, you know, this is a callback to DS2, this is a callback to DS1, and they do the same, exact same thing. As far as I know, there is absolutely no distinction between them. And it really feels like they had plans to make them different in some way, and then just gave up. So, don't feel great about that, but whatever. We're there now. You can offer the Proof of Concord kept to Yorshka here, and I have 7, I'd like to get to 10, so I get a ring that grants you 2 additional attunement slots, which will actually have a purpose for my character. Because I'd like to be able to, you know, roll with a couple of miracles towards the late game, just for convenience. And that ring will help me out there a lot. So I'm hoping I get those ears. For now, though, I'm going to take these... I'm going to make these controlled power falls all the way down this tower. The Painting Guardian outfit. I don't think they're actually in the game, but you do get their outfit as a little shout out to them, and they're cool guys. They guarded the painting of the painted world of Ariamis. So that's nice. Nailed it. Dropped all the way down safely. I'm back in Irithyll, and in fact, I'm back in this room with this bonfire that I've been to. Let's see, I can pick up a level at home. To Firelink. Global warming strikes again. I mean, I'd call it climate change because the place got colder, not warmer. Okay. Yeah, we'll cool it on the vigor for now. I need more endurance or vitality, or I push strength up to 40. Wow, I'm still getting really good returns on those strength points. Let's get strength up to 40.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, but like I like their outfit, and they do little spin moves with their swords, and I don't know. They seem like they're very loyal and they've been doing their job for a long time, and I can respect that. They seem to be sane. If they can stand still on those rafters for hours just waiting for you, I think they aren't completely mindless, and so they just automatically deserve respect in this world. It's like, hey, you can carry a conversation, maybe. I can't afford to cut you out of my life. Nice. These guys have a slim chance to drop proofs of Concord kept ears. And the most common way to get 30 ears is to fight these two guys right here next to this bonfire for literally hours until you get them. Okay, so yeah, this is exactly what you remember. The route is a little bit different from before, and you can see that this cathedral is kind of just like a little snippet of the original Anor Londo that has been preserved. I'm not clear on whether this place has been transported here somehow. I mean, it is the home of the gods. I'm sure they could do that if they moved it here, or if the rest of Anor Londo kind of became Irithyll, and this area was preserved as like a heritage site, so they weren't allowed to tear it down and build new buildings, that kind of thing. They probably don't pay property taxes either. Pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. So this is the side you would go on to gain entrance back in Dark Souls 1. Like I said, though, it's been remodeled. It's a little different. There is No convenient way to get in from this side anymore. In fact, these doors here are pretty interesting, eh? These doors really look like they open, right? They have like a certain lighting to them, a certain glow that makes them look like you can interact with them. But in fact, you cannot. And I've always wondered, I'm not the only one to do this, but I've always wondered, like, you know, if there was originally going to be something behind these doors. I remember one person, at least online, guessing that when the base game came out, that one of the DLCs would be accessed through this door. Because it kind of does look like this alternate path that just didn't exist yet. But it turned out to be nothing. Sometimes it's just nothing. Now this had a gate on it in Dark Souls 1 that you had to open from the other side as a shortcut, but here it is your primary path of ingress. And there was a Titanite chunk or something up here in Dark Souls 1. That's what I was looking for. It was lodged in my memory so deeply. Oh no, it's the giant blacksmith. You remember him. He was a cool guy from Dark Souls 1. And here's his coal. And there used to be an item back here in Dark Souls 1, but it's gone now. Oh, let's read about the coal. Let's see what it says. Coal used for weapon infusion. It is said that the giant blacksmith of Anor Londo was once the blacksmith of the gods. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for lightning, simple, and chaos infusion. Ooh, so I'll be able to get that lightning axe if I want. Huh, interesting. I don't think I want it because it'll scale a lot with faith, won't it? And I don't have faith yet. Not yet. Okay, so this is the big room, and you can see now it is kind of a shithole. Like, there is literally shit down there. It used to be a nice, used to be filled with splendor and be a place of great grandeur, but not anymore. Also, there's that thing hanging out up there. What are you doing up there, buddy? You waiting for me? Well, I'll see you in a bit. Woo, that looked weird. Also, this window used to be broken in Dark Souls 1, so at some point they did fix it. So good for them. The Silver Knights must have learned how to repair glass. Alright, so we're moving on down. Checking out the main floor of this grandest of cathedrals. Getting shot at from many directions. Okay, yep, I'll catch up with you later, buddy. Ah. Oh, no. Okay, so that's a big boss room. We're not going there just yet. I gotta deal with everything that's happening here. A lot of sludge monsters I'm just gonna avoid for now. I do need to go up here. Ah, oh no. And another proof of a Concord kept. So you pick up 2 of those proofs per playthrough as just items on the floor. So if you do nothing else, you can at least pick up 2 on every new game cycle. I've got both of my freebies now. Alright, let's top off. Let's go deal with this, buddy. In fact, it's probably a good choice for the staggers. Yes, that lovely sound of stagger. Got him. Got the Aldrich's Ruby. I'll check that out in a second, right after I finish opening this shortcut. And no sludge monsters nearby, so... go to the rings. Go to the rings, and the Aldrich Ruby. A malformed ring left by Aldrich, Saint of the Deep, recovers HP from critical attacks. So if you backstab or parry and all that, you recover some HP. Oh, Aldrich, infamous for his appetite for flesh, apparently had the desire to share with others his joy of imbibing the final shudders of life while luxuriating in his victim's screams. That is really close to just being a run-on sentence. That sentence goes on far too long. It's also the same sentence that's in the Sapphire description that I already got. Also, this has an Estus shard. I think I'm up to 12 now. Go to 15. Not bad. We are getting there. Okay, so I've opened the front door. I can run back in there anytime I want. What are we at here? Just about 2 hours. Okay, okay. Not ready to call it quits just yet. Go grab another level. Probably another 15 minutes or so, I think. Might wrap it up after that. Not to worry, I plan to stream tomorrow as well.
Welcome. Very then.
Yes. Oh, Although I don't get much of a return there now. Right, different weapon equipped. Got it. You know what? Yeah, let's bump that up.
Farewell, Ashen One.
See, I'd like to get a 4th swing, because I'm at 3 now. Oh! No, I have 4 now. Oh, I think the Ring of Favor got me enough for that, the little boost. Let me see if, oh, what's her name? Yuria has changed her dialogue.
On our Lord, and she is hollow. A fellow of mine guides her at this. For what? Till we meet, may the dust.
So she's still talking about Anri, and Anri wasn't in the right location. That's interesting. Aggroing her may have just, you know, really screwed up the dialogue tree. I don't know.
It wasn't. I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects.
Sorry, I skipped through some of that dialogue, but when you give him the giant's coal, he acknowledges that he knew that the giant blacksmith that it belonged to for some reason. Whoops. That's what I wanted to do, and actually, I also can upgrade that to +6. Not bad. Picked up some other items I can put away. Right, good point. When I kill Aldrich, which is the boss, spoilers, in that area I'm at,
Be careful.
it apparently ends the Anri side quest. So, I think what they're saying is, this is my last chance to save up enough souls and have her forgive me and allow her quest to continue. Honestly, I'm okay with letting it go, because there's still so many things that can go wrong in these screwy side quests in this game.
Now
You haven't changed your tune. So yeah, we're gonna let that one go, I think. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Good point. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if I need anything in particular from her. Maybe I'll check her inventory first. So what I wouldn't mind doing is maybe getting a chance to do some co-op here. I haven't done really any co-oping yet. So, let's see. Maybe I'll try invading. I don't know. I feel like doing a little bit of player interaction. Wow, that's quite the roster. Ah, too soon. Should have charged it. That was a kick. There we go. Ooh, 1 hit to Frostbite. Wow. 1 hit to Frostbite. My sign goes away when I sit down, right? No, it doesn't. So I can leave that sign there and do a little bit of quick farming. Just for funsies. I don't have the gold ring. Haven't picked it up yet. Darn. Oh, we can try this. Oh, I also can clean that up. Okay. So, wearing this thing increases your item drop rate, but also hurts you, and is quite heavy. Yeah. Should have known better than to try and back up out of that. No success. Alright, that's about as much of that as I care to do on stream. Oh, yes, that is where the gold serpent ring is, thank you. Well, my sign is there. I guess I'll approach the boss. And if I get no takers, I get no takers. Bit of a quiet night. I can just walk through those guys with this weapon, it's funny. I don't know if any of their moveset combinations will get them out of just dying in 3 hits when they come near me. Well then, let's come to this. You may have fond memories of crossing this floor many times when fighting Ornstein and Smough, but that's not what we're doing today. Today we're fighting Aldrich, Devourer of Gods, and he's actually mid-meal. He is currently eating Gwendolyn. Oh, I made a mistake. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Ooh, frostbite. Gotcha. We did it. Good job, everyone. Cinders of a Lord and Soul of Aldrich at last. Let's read about those. One of the twisted... Look at that. His soul is really pretty. I really like that color there. The dark blue and light blue. That looks really good. Anyway... when Aldrich ruminated on the fading of the fire, it inspired visions of a coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous, but he had no fear. He would devour the gods himself. Cool. So he's like, nah, the Age of Fire, it's done now. The gods have to go, and I'm going to be the one to do it, because I'm going to eat them. And Cinders of a Lord, left by Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. If the lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. Aldrich became a lord by devouring men, but was disillusioned with his throne, and so took to devouring gods instead. And Aldrich was a hungry boy. And as usual, we've got the elevator for Smough, and on the other side, the smaller elevator for Ornstein. It's just a little boy. Smough is the big boy. Nope, I'm thinking of the other game. There's an item over there in the other game. And, yep, nothing at all over here. Cool. Nothing at all. Okay, so no bonfire up here like there is in DS1, and unfortunately... Oh, no chest ahead, only sadness. Wow, I totally forgot about looking at all the lore pictures in that room way back in Irithyll. Oh, you get the Sun Princess ring here. Not a bad ring. Gets a passive HP regeneration buff. Ring associated with Guinevere, Princess of Sunlight and eldest daughter of Gwyn, the First Lord. The ring is vaguely warm like a beam of sunlight and gradually restores HP. Guinevere left her home with a great many other deities and became a wife and mother, raising several heavenly children. So yes, a little bit of lore there. Yeah, I didn't really give it its due time, but the room that I passed through way back in Irithyll has a very faded picture of Guinevere, and some other pictures on the wall that are associated with Dark Souls 1 and 2, as well as I think a couple of pictures that don't seem to be any location we've seen in particular. So it's just a whole collage of... It's a whole scrapbook of memories of the series, plus some unknown stuff to give you the sense that you haven't seen it all. But it's a fun little room. It's the kind of stuff, it's the kind of referencing and fan service that I really don't mind at all, because it's just little pictures on a wall in an entirely new room that required new thoughts and new designs. But having those pictures there as a little homage is nice. Like this place, it's a cool callback, and like, you know, yeah, if they were going to pick one location to bring back, just cut and paste, this is a good one to choose. But it still means that this was work that they didn't have to do for this game. They were able to just take something that already existed and easily adapt it here. They changed the texture on the floors to make it look snowy, change the lighting, and you're basically done. Change the skybox, move the bonfires. Yeah. Anywho, back to Firelink. $81,000 souls, not bad. Let me get back on that.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
3 levels, wow. Yeah. Let's do it. Pump that stamina up to 120.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I might be okay with that stamina level for now. I'll round out strength to 40, then maybe put some points into my equip load. What do we have?
Speak thy honor, our lord and liege. Knowest thou of a maid named Anri?
She's still talking about Anri.
She is hollow, and will join thee in wedlock.
That's very interesting.
And guides her at this moment. When the time is ripe, thou mayst make thy salutations. For what lord taketh no spouse?
There must be some other critical point where she gives up. Yeah, nothing here I desperately need.
Till we meet again.
I have a strong suspicion that I've been holding some pyromancy tomes for a very long time. Let's see. Yes. Oh my god, 3.
What have we here? A pyromancy tome from Izalith. Then you found the home of pyromancy. Brilliant. I will never curse being old and undead again. Now, show it here, quickly. Let us channel them together. The primal pyromancy is known only to old Master Salaman.
Pretty sure that's the name of, oh, your pyromancer buddy in Dark Souls 1. What's his name? Oh no, I'm blanking on that guy's name. The pyromancer vendor, the first one you meet in Dark Souls 1. What's his name? Anyway, he talks about having a teacher. I think he talks about his teacher was Solomon, or maybe that name is mentioned in a description of a pyromancy. I forget. Oh, and Quelana taught Solomon. Laurentius, thank you. And, okay, so the lineage goes, I think, Quelana taught Solomon, and Solomon taught Laurentius, I believe.
What have we here? By the gods, this inscription reads, Quelana, the ancient deity, one of the witches of Izalith. The last of them who wandered the lands. Then she must have returned to Izalith after all. But I regret to say, I cannot accept this. Quelana's pyromancies are for witches, and must be learned from a mistress. But thank you for allowing me to peer upon such a thing. If only I were a woman. Huh.
If only.
I'm afraid I cannot accept this. This pyromancy tome is dark, and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
Okay, so a little bit of like flavor and lore coming out of that. That's nice.
Not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
There's really nothing to dislike about this guy. Seems to be a humble dude that practices pyromancy. Doesn't make him a bad person. Okay, we are at 210. You know what I'll do? I'll do a little bit more here, just to kind of make things convenient for next time. I want to just get to the next bonfire that I need, which would be done most efficiently from... I'm gonna say here. Alright, just gonna do a little backtracking to open up a new path. Which, as you can tell, the boss fight with Aldrich is a dead end. We've reached the end of that branch of the journey now. And so, there's another branch available to us. And that is where we're headed. Shocked that they don't die in one hit from this thing. Man, I totally didn't even mean to go this way. That's funny. I did that by memory alone. Definitely wanted to get to the little elevator over here. Here it is. It's not really that far of an elevator. I wonder if I could survive that fall with the Silver Cat ring on. Probably. Not worth finding out. Now then, I want to go... Oh, wow. I forgot about all the junk down here. This was probably not the best way to go. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see if my rolling strategy pays off. Hey, we're back in the lore room. How about that? No, you wouldn't come in here and make a mess. Look, okay, real quick. That's nothing. That's Guinevere. This is the Throne of Want from Dark Souls 2. That's Nashandra from Dark Souls 2. That's Seth's place, the Duke's Archives. I don't know if that's anywhere. And there we go. We did it. Ah! No, leave me alone. Oh, you're so persistent. Oh, no. No, get out of the way. Urgh. Any other cosplay ideas? Do Smo with his hammer. That would be fun. Hey, Onion Bro's still here. That's cool. Oh, Zestus soup is ready, isn't it? Yum yum. Yeah, do Smo. Do Smo. Or Ornstein. Those are always good choices. People love those guys. Get out of here. I'm just passing through. Better. Almost. And here we go, bonfire. Yeah, Ornstein would be pretty fun. This corner was always so ominous to me. Like this corner, this little nook here, like the shadow is so dense that you actually can't see that if there might be something hiding here, right next to the bonfire. I just find that creepy, because like this is a bright light source right here, but the dark is so dense that the light source only gets about this far. But if you check it out, there's actually nothing. Where did you go? There's someone here. There they are. Whoa, they missed me. Am I misremembering this, or did they patch in the red plume on Ornstein's headwear when you wear it? Was it not there originally and then they added it? Am I crazy? Am I making that up? Aww. There was a petition to patch... Oh, a claymore, that's funny. There was a petition to patch it in, are you serious? I never heard about that. Yeah, so the headwear in the game, when you put it on for Ornstein, originally, it didn't have the red plume that Ornstein has, you know, his little feather. Oh yes, this is an NPC invasion. Right here. But they added it. That's so funny. 3 hits for Frostbite. And you're done. Get out of here. The Murakumo, actually. What are the stats on that thing? Is it a quality weapon? Oh, it's still kind of a dex weapon. Bummer. Okay, so I forget if this is the spot. Maybe it... No, I don't think it is. I think you have to be deeper in the Profane Capital. So last session, I was in a place... Where was it? Oh, I was climbing up through Smoldering Lake to get to the giant triple crossbow to turn it off. And on the way up there, there's a point where there's like a gap in the rock wall, and you can see sort of up to daylight a little bit. And I thought maybe this was the area that you could see. So I'm trying to see if I can spot it down here, but I don't think it is. It might be an area in the Profaned Capital where you can sneak a peek over to Smoldering Lake, I think. But anyway, this is the Irithyll Dungeon. Super fun area. Turn down your microphones next time, because I'm going to return to Firelink, and I think I'm going to call it an evening. Shortly. I think I might be able to get one more level. I pop some souls. Oops. I need 28,000. I think we can do that. Let's see, what's this? It's pretty close. How about you? Beautiful.
Welcome. Very well. Farewell, Ashen One. May the...
Okay, yes, the flames will guide me. Can only hope. Alright, folks. Just gonna chill out right here for now. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I had a wonderful time. Very active chat. I appreciate that a lot. Just gonna, you know, sit inside the stair here for a moment. And let you know that I plan to stream again tomorrow, same time, same place. So check it out if you feel like it. I'll be starting off with the Irithyll Dungeon, maybe doing some invasions, maybe getting invaded. We'll see. Until next time... Oh! Just for a minute, I was going to comment a little bit on kind of the future of this channel, just briefly. I mean, I still don't have a lot of concrete ideas about what I want to do next, but I do know that I've been playing Monster Hunter World on PC, and I've been enjoying it a lot. And when I finish with Dark Souls 3, I think I'm going to at least devote some time to playing Monster Hunter World on here. I'm also planning to do maybe some one-offs and just kind of pick one of a handful of like indie games and play those for 1 or 2 sessions, either to completion or just to get like a thorough look at them. There's a handful of indie games I have in mind for that, and also feel free to suggest them if you have ideas for me. In particular, I know like Hollow Knight is awesome. I finished that. I wouldn't mind showing that off. A couple others I have in mind right now. Very little of this is set in stone, but these are the ideas brewing in my head. So as we steamroll through Dark Souls 3, but, you know, stopping to smell the roses every now and then, keep that future in mind. And if there's any comments you'd like to give about that, feel free anytime. With that said, have yourself a lovely rest of the evening, and I'll see you next time here on Streamed Hams. Goodbye!